Hey guys, I know, Shaw here. Um, I thought this would be a fun one. It's a fun one for me anyway. I haven't really seen much of Petchmorakot or Tawanchai. I know I should have, but yeah, I have only just started to watch fights again, as I've said in my previous videos. So yeah, normally I judge fights, and I'm a coach and I used to fight myself. So yeah, I was just kind of over fights when I actually retired from fighting, and unless I was judging them, I didn't used to really watch much, unless it was like a friend or something. But yeah, so just thought this one would be a fun one. As I said, I haven't really watched much of these guys, but yeah, I know they're both beasts. So let's have a look. So let's turn that down. I know where Petchmorakot beat Yodzenklai, who was one of my favourites to watch. Tawanchai looks like he's borrowed someone else's legs. Look at the size of his legs compared to like his upper body. Okay, so it's a 5 rounder, so don't expect like the pace to be too quick in the first 2 rounds. Ooh, Tawanchai sharp. Very clean style. Um, Sharp, huh? Isn't he? I imagine in the Bangkok scene, like going out around clubs and stuff, I imagine that Tawanchai is very popular with the Thai ladies. He's got that like Korean boy band kind of look to him. Irrelevant from fighting, I know. I mean, it's a nice little combo. He's obviously quite happy to kind of play the Muay Thai style here a little bit, just working his teeps and sitting on his back foot a little bit. Muay Thai is like more, just means like high IQ kind of fighter. Um, Actually trained with the same coach that Petchmorakot used when he was going to fight Yodsenklai. Fasuchon Sito, he's a coach at Tiger, but he went up to Petchidni to go and help Petchmorakot before he fought Yod. That low kick's so sharp by Tawanchai. Yeah, come on. Sometimes the Muay Thai style thing can kind of be like a lot of foreigners don't appreciate what they're doing, and like doing the having like a warm up round kind of. It's not often that you'll see Thais hitting pads before they fight and stuff. I mean, some do now. A bit clumsy there. Look how he comes charging in. Look at that. See, I know he's trying to catch Petchmorakot, but yeah, if Petchmorakot had have changed that the counter shot that he used there was a straight, he would have maybe used an uppercut instead and planted his feet. Could have tagged him there. That's something that like more of a foreigner, it's not often that you see Thais using their hands too much. But yeah, I'd like to see Tawanchai fight someone that's going to really bring the fight to him. Like try, like an Alazov type guy, something like that. I'd say that's really how you beat that style, is to not give them the respect. And the Thais, even at this level, they'll like kick and they'll roll up their shorts and raise their eyebrows at you and that kind of thing. If you don't give him the space to do that, then you know you put the pressure on him. You can have a different fight completely. I mean, I'm sure that both of these are not fit enough to be doing 5-3s. I mean, Tawanchai's like a, you know, it's very technical. It's got like a very it's got a nice style to watch. Like relaxed, but then explodes into like into an attack. It'd just be interesting to see him fight someone that's gonna really try and put him on his back foot and smash him up with their hands. I mean, Petchmorakot's good, and like he's controlling the cage well. A kick sharp. That teep's really nice. The way that he turns his hip over like that, it just makes the teep a bit longer, and like just turning your foot over, you do get a bit of a longer teep that way, rather than teeping with your toes up. It's a little bit harder to defend as well. Okay. It looks like Tawanchai is willing to mix it up. He's getting the better of Petchmorakot here. But when you face an opponent like Tawanchai or someone like that, these super technical guys that keep making faces at you and just doing what he's doing there. You really just have to charge forward and put them on their back foot and not give them the respect that you keep playing that game where you lifting your shorts up and raising your eyebrows and telling them things don't hurt. You're giving them loads of space. It's like Rodtang, but a lot of people give him a lot of space, and that's why you can get away with like saying that your shots don't hurt and all that kind of stuff. If you don't give him that time to do that, then they can get away with being less fit by doing that, because they're like anybody, they can get a bit lazy. It's alright, do it. See, this can be frustrating for me to see. Look, he's like, woo, yeah, and then does nothing. Is he trying to draw him onto something? And I don't know. Maybe a bit of frustration by Petchmorakot there. I heard that the decision for this is controversial, but I haven't seen it, so... Yeah, I think Tawanchai got that round. He's landed more shots. Petchmorakot did a lot of standing in front of him. You could see Petchmorakot there knew that the block was there, so he didn't. You can kind of see pulled back on the kick. Just see, like drawing him onto a straight left. Sorry, that might annoy you doing this. Yeah, okay, yeah. It was like a fake kick into a straight left, but didn't quite find the range with it. When you do that, you kind of really have to jump forward with it and use the momentum from the kick coming out and then pushing it forward to shoot yourself forward. Something that Tawanchai did there, which a lot of foreigners don't do, is when you catch that kick, if you kind of use the blade of your forearm, like just here, you kind of pull like strong. It hurts on the back of your calf, but like you get a much better grip than just like being lazy with it. Actually use it and lift up. You'll get a better grip, and they can't then pull their leg out and try and teep you away or something. And like he kind of pulls his shoulder up. I'll show you again. Sorry, one more. See, he's got how he is here. So he's using his other arm as well. So then he gets a good grip on it. parries, he's straight right there. Yeah, so he did well, but like he kind of kept his shoulder up, just as a bit of defense. Yeah, some people just they get a bit lazy with that, and like they'll drop the hand that's holding the leg and stuff like that. You're allowed to take 2 steps in Muay Thai with that. Um, so you don't need to panic and like try and knock them down straight away. You can kind of hold it and pull them in a direction and kick them off their feet. So third round, hope to see Petchmorakot pick up the pace a little bit. A lot of, oh, yeah, a lot of Thai guys you'll see they'll like get hit or they'll hit and then just go back to looking very relaxed. It's just like a style thing. Like as opposed to a lot of foreigners will come forward going all angry. I really like that right teep of Tawanchai. Like he's pushing it up into the top of Petchmorakot's chest just to really push him back. A lot of the time you see someone get knocked over by a teep or kicked off their feet, it's because it's landed a bit higher. Oh, yeah. Hip toss. Yeah. Yeah. He should have known better there. It was any kind of joint manipulation is a foul. Yeah. It's good by the referee to pull him up on that. Yeah. Oh, that elbow was nice by Petchmorakot there. Pulls back into that is really nice. Just to show you again. Pulls back, boom, into that elbow. That was nice. I bet he felt that. What I do like about Tawanchai is that he's willing to go through the gears. Like, if you pick up the pace with him, he'll go with you rather than trying to slow you down. From what I've seen in here anyway, it's not like Petchmorakot's putting a pace on him that's too high, but, he's shown that he's willing to go there. Which is something that you don't really see, like, from someone like Superbon. He'll kind of try and keep you at his pace rather than picking it up with you. Yeah, I think, Tawanchai, I know, should have paid for premium. Sorry. Yeah, I think, Tawanchai, he's having a good performance here. Nice little attempt at a sweep there. He just couldn't pull him with his left arm then. Petchmorakot tagged him there as well. He's dangerous, old Petchmorakot. I really love that ONE FC are putting these fights on, and they're willing to like get fights like Rodtang versus Demetrius Johnson and stuff like that. It's fun to watch, and it's something that's missing in UFC. UFC put on great fights too, but it's good to see these guys, having a stand-up fight in a cage and showing it almost shows them off to a bigger audience. ONE FC is a huge platform, and I love the the Lumpini stuff that they're doing at the moment, where they're putting on a fight night every week. Let me just have a quick look here. See, Petchmorakot could have mixed up his hands a little bit sooner than he did there. Jab, jab, jab. You know, it would have been nice to see him throw something a bit sooner. I don't think there's any malice in that. I mean, that these guys have, you know, probably had hundreds of fights in full boxing gloves, so, you know, wearing MMA gloves is going to be a bit difficult for them. Oof, nice. You know, I'm really impressed by Tawanchai. Don't really know much about him, but, you know, before I watch one of his next fights, I will have a look at, see what else is, you know, on his resume. But you know, Petchmorakot, you know, he's giving him a fight. I like to gossip a little bit, and I heard that Petchmorakot likes to have a few drinks here and there. You know, nothing to do with fighting, but you know, gossip's gossip. I feel like Petchmorakot, you know, he's trying to be aggressive. You know, but this is round 4 now, so you know, I think he should have started to pull the trigger a bit sooner. It's a nice little variation on a just it's kind of brought that up like he was gonna round kick and then turn it into a teep. To, like, you know, with a fighter like Petchmorakot, you've probably got one attempt at doing that, and then if it doesn't work, it won't work again. But against a, you know, less seasoned fighter, that would work. I mean, Petchmorakot's very deceptive, isn't he? I mean, he's. I know that he's beating some top guys, but if you look at him, he doesn't look like he's a beast, and then he is. It's funny when you get guys like that. I took his Hong Kong off. Yeah, Petchmorakot's having a better round here, but it's. You know, it's a. I don't feel like he's really putting Tawanchai in any danger. He has found some quality shots. He's had some nice elbows and stuff, you know, that he's thrown as well. But I think, you know, Tawanchai, you know, he's, you know, winning convincingly, really. That was nice. Yeah, you know, they're going through the gears together, which is nice to see. Rather than, you know, you'll see it sometimes, particularly with Thais, because they've got the skills to not have to really do that. But in a fight like this, it's good to see that they are pushing for it with each other. It's frustrating for fans to watch too when they try and slow it down too much. You can always tell who thinks who has won, like, you know, when it gets to round 5 in Muay Thai rules fights. The one that, you know, it seems to be working less but trying to just control, they normally think that they've won, and they're normally right. You know, Petchmorakot's coming forward, so that normally would mean to me that Petchmorakot thinks that he might have lost, or his team think that he's lost. So as Tawanchai, you can see he's doing a little bit of scoring here and there, but just trying to even whatever Petchmorakot's doing, and just trying to control the cage a little bit, even though he's on a back foot. Yeah, I had a few days where I didn't upload any videos, but yeah, I'm back to doing, one or two a day now. So if you like this kind of stuff, like, I'd appreciate you subscribing, a like, it really helps out. Yeah, they're still working, but I think I think Tawanchai thinks that he's won. I think Petchmorakot, he's taking his foot off the gas. Maybe Petchmorakot thinks he's won now. It is bad practice, and it comes from fighting in stadiums when they do that, when they stop fighting. But it's because of like, when they, when Thais are fighting, you'll see they'll fight like, sometimes like once a week, in some cases. So what they'll do is go easy for the first 2 rounds so that the gamblers can have a look at them and see what they, and then they'll pick it up in the third and fourth round. And then if there's a clear winner, but after the fourth round, whoever is winning will take their foot off the gas and just try and, they'll walk around the outside of the ring. Sometimes you'll see them like putting their hands up, maybe just taping the other guy away. And it's just so that they, it saves them injuring themselves any more than they have to, and then they can, they can fight again shortly after. Yeah, it's why sometimes it's quite sad to see like a guy that you see it a lot in Phuket where there's a guy that's having maybe a foreigner guy that'll be having like one of his first fights, and I'll be fighting a guy that probably works all day as a tuk-tuk driver and has to fight once a week, and then you see these foreigner guys come over and start throwing elbows at him and trying to cut him open and that kind of thing, and then they can't fight again the week after because they've just had stitches, and yeah, I think that's sad to see. But it's, one of those things, it happens, Just make sure that Tawanchai does win this. In my opinion, if I was scoring it, I'd score it for Tawanchai. I think the last 2 rounds were close, but I think that Tawanchai did enough early on. Let's put this forward a little bit. Petchmorakot thinks that he won. Chatri looks like a gangster, doesn't he? I mean, Tawanchai looks in great shape. Look at him. He's got broad shoulders on him, tiny waist, and he's got someone else's legs attached to him. Yeah, Tawanchai. Right, so if there's any fights that you want me to react to, maybe even your own fights, just put them in the comments, or yeah, I've got my socials in the description, so you can send them to me there as well. But yeah, I'll speak to you soon, guys.